Welcome back to Big Movie Mouth Off. Now we're talking about a movie that, like I said, I talked about in January.
Yeah, this is a change of pace.
Yeah, big time. It's called You Were Never Really Here. Here's the trailer. Okay. I'm going to lay it on the line. I am a sucker for Hitman movies. If it's Leon the Professional, if it's Drive, I swear I almost walk in with 2 stars right there.
No, I'm the same way. I mean, this whole vengeance journey movie, one man army against the world on a trip, towards his redemption. I love this stuff.
So here's the story from you may have seen the trailer, but just a little more elaborate. Joaquin Phoenix is our star here. Plays a hitman.
He plays Joe.
Plays Joe. I don't think they even give him a last name, and you don't need a last name.
No.
And so
he's a specialty hitman, though.
Specialty hitman. He recovers little girls, underage girls that have been kidnapped, basically sold into sex trafficking.
He rescues them from terrible situations.
Terrible people.
Yes, indeed.
And so and doesn't have any qualms with what he's doing. But what we do learn about Joe is that there's a lot of flashbacks.
Yeah.
Didn't have the greatest of childhood.
Definitely not.
Terrible childhood.
Spent some time in the service and saw some troubling things.
Yeah, big time. So that's where you kind of get to the mindset of this, how this guy can live a life like this. But I'll say he's doing good things in a very unconventional way.
Super violent.
Yeah.
Super brutal.
Well, to a degree. So I'll say real fast, he's hired by a guy to go get a little girl. It basically says it's my daughter like that.
Yeah.
Well, not at this point because there's a big twist that I don't want to get to. And I'll say this: he finds a girl very fast.
Yeah.
He's good at what he does.
Absolutely.
That's not the story.
He says at one point, "If she's there, I'll get her."
Yeah.
And he does.
And she's there, and he gets her.
Yeah.
But that's not really a spoiler. That's like 20 minutes of the movie, maybe, and then you find out the twists and turns, and that's where I would prefer to stop there because I don't want to ruin what's really going on.
I agree.
So with that said, you said ultra violent, but that's where I kind of give this director credit because one of the most violent scenes is when he goes and gets the girl.
Oh yeah.
Is told through not like showing him bashing some guy's skull in. And he doesn't use a gun. He uses a really big hammer.
A hammer. It's a different hammer for every job.
And so, but rather than showing the hammer basically knocks some guy's teeth out. It's told through security cameras. Yeah. And so you never really see it, which I heard one guy who works locally in the film scene said he didn't like that because he wanted the violence. I'm like, no, I think that's more creative.
No, I'm glad you said it because I actually agree with you completely. I was talking about Joe the character as a violent man.
Oh, yeah, definitely violent.
but Lynn Ramsey handles the violence in this movie in a very stylish way.
Absolutely.
And it's not over the top. Like, there's that elevator scene in Drive that nearly ruined the movie for me. It's totally unnecessary.
That's one of the grossest yet brilliant Foley artists because when you hear squish.
I know. But it's totally unnecessary. The movie didn't need it.
No.
And I thought it was a weakness for that film. She doesn't do any of that stuff in this. The violence is subtle. You know it's happening. There's no punches being pulled.
Yeah.
You just don't have to hear and see every inch of it.
It reminded me of Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Of the guy cutting the ear off.
Yeah.
Because the camera turns. You don't see anything. Now, granted, you do hear him, but it comes back and it's done like that. So, but what your mind fills in the gaps almost makes it worse.
I thought the security cam sequence was really well put together.
Yeah, that's great. I think Joaquin Phoenix is great. I think the cinematography in this, you almost kind of get like there's a part where let's say a lake's involved and he kind of goes underneath. There's almost like a Shape of Water moment in there.
That's a beautiful scene.
Sun's beaming down. It's a great shot.
That's a beautiful scene.
The score is so unconventional.
It is.
It's almost like I've said it in other pieces. It's almost like an art piece, like it's.
It's
not
the way we felt about Arrival. It's not really music.
Exactly. Yeah. Like an art installation.
Yeah.
So I love that. I loved everything about this, and
it's a fantastic film.
I've been teetering between 3.5 and 4.
Yeah.
And like after Super Troopers 2, I'm going to 4.
Well. I'm at 3.5. This is a fantastic film. He should get nominated. I know it's only April, but he should get nominated. This is really wonderful acting, great directing. It toes that line of a festival film. It almost goes too far.
Yeah.
But then she pulls back right before you start to roll your eyes.
She's a great director.
This is fantastic filmmaking, one of the best films of the year so far.
I saw 30 movies at Sundance this year. This is by far my favorite one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it. 4 stars for me.
3.5.
3.5 stars for you. Go check it out. It's on a lower release, so you'd have to check it out. If you're in Salt Lake, the Broadway's got it.
Yeah.
But just, check your local listings and see where
totally
you were never really
worth it.
Yeah. You never really hear 3.5, 4 over here.
Yes.
Coming up next on Big Movie Mouth Off, something that's probably not going to get 4 stars, just being honest. It's Amy Schumer's I Feel Pretty. Stay tuned.
Maybe 4 total.